Sabrina Ionescu dives deep on WNBA and her shoe deal lightning striking twice. Is Tampa Bay officially Titletown if Bolts win second cup? Can the Bucks win the Eastern Conference Finals without Giannis Antetokounmpo? Do the Hawks need a healthy Trae Young? How the Suns reached the NBA Finals. The super team everyone slept on. How NCAA's name, image, likeness policy changes the college landscape. What DeMarcus Ware will be looking for in Dan Quinn's defense to know Cowboys have turned it around. U.S. women's gymnastics team set for 2020 Tokyo Olympics, including legend Simone Biles. What drives 44-year-old marathoner Abdi Abdurrahman to compete in the Tokyo Olympics? Major League Baseball helps vaccinate NY teens. Oprah and Prince Harry team for Apple TV Plus series on mental health. Here's how Alex Smith thinks Dak Prescott will bounce back from ankle injury. Strahan and Gronk host announcement. Load error. All USATF athletes are equally aware of and must adhere to the current anti-doping code, and our credibility as the national governing body would be lost if rules were only enforced under certain circumstances. The suspension ensured that Richardson would not be able to run her primary event, the 100-meter dash, at the Tokyo Olympics. But the timing of the ban left open the possibility that she could still compete for a medal in the 4x100 relay, which will take place after her suspension is over. Tuesday's announcement effectively shut that door. Under the rules of World Athletics, which is the international federation that governs track and field, countries are allowed to bring a pool of 6 athletes to the Olympics for each relay event, including the women's 4x100. The top 4 finishers in each individual race at the Olympic trials must be included in that pool, by rule. The last 2 spots are discretionary, meaning that USATF staff, led by the head relay coach, could pick who they wanted to round out the team. Richardson would have automatically qualified for the team with her first-place finish in the 100 at the Olympic trials, but that performance was invalidated due to the failed drug test. So she would have needed USATF staff to award her one of the 2 discretionary spots, which instead went to the next highest finishers from trials, English Gardner and Alea Hobbs. A USATF spokesperson told USA Today Sports that those 2 discretionary spots had been confirmed with Gardner and Hobbs before Richardson accepted a reduced 1-month suspension. The original sanction for her offense was a 3-month suspension, so adding Richardson to the team, according to USATF, would have essentially required removing someone else. Richardson, a Dallas native who won a national title at LSU, had been favored to win at least 1 medal in Tokyo this summer. Her suspension for marijuana use came as a shock in the world of track and field, a little less than 3 weeks before the opening ceremony in Tokyo. And it quickly became a major story outside of the sport, too. Richardson, for her part, admitted to ingesting marijuana before the Olympic trials. "I want to take responsibility for my actions," she said in the NBC interview. "I know what I did. I know what I'm supposed to do. I know what I'm allowed not to do, and I still made that decision." Richardson will now aim to make her Olympic debut at the 2024 Summer Games in Paris. She also figures to be a threat to win her first world title at the 2022 World Championships in Eugene, Oregon next year.